who's also carrying
Look at those sentries.
He thinks he's safe. He gets the stun out, but he gets stunned himself.
The stun and
the refresher as well. The double ultimate. Roland gets the first kill.
No. This is farming jungle, but the Tinker is having an easy time right now.
He's really getting back again. Bottom.
Here we go.
There we go, Blizzy. Hardest man down. He has 3 TPs coming in to deal with Moon. Oh, he dodges the Laguna. It's off time. Oh, and he rolls away. Na'Vi, they came in like 3 TPs on top of that black hole to try and get the kill.
Are they going to Roche with Ursa Wraith King? Oh my god, they're going to Roche.
I don't know if they will. Oh, they're debating a level 1 Roche so you can get first blood. Okay.
Oh, Pex. Oh, rest. Is it F in chat for Pexu?
Oh! Is this a kill into Roche?
No. This is kill the Wraith King stun. You kill the Wraith King stun so you can.
Yeah, that's true. Feeling a little scared.
Oh!
Can he dodge this?
Oh, Link. Oh,
the backup. The Yules, removing the Cursed Crown. He can go for this. I'm going to start making an attempt onto the Roche. Hans gets on the high ground with a Firefly, ready to make a jump and he'll find it. Jumps in, gets the Dazzle. Ideally, a quick and easy kill if they can kill him in time. And now, with the 3-man vacuum, Denny's going to be on top of it with the Avalanche. The BKB's come out from Chessie. They have killed off Pexu, but Aerosolo, Chessie as well, getting comboed down in the midst of the Wuko's command. They've lost 3 TFT. They're going to lose more, potentially Jonas and Fan. Being chased by Madara. Denny's going to be in as well with the blink. The control, it's there. Sets up for the kill on Jonas and Fan. He'll buy back, but MNT, he's caught Frost, trapped him down. Frost gets slapped down by Dendi. Madara with the triple kill.
Morning, Thomas. Hey, you're here as well. It's good. You know what? We've been live for this is the 5th day. We've had 4 days. We started with 8 teams, and we've got 6 left. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. No. I think we want to have a little bit less teams. So today, we're going to get rid of 2. We're going to be left with 4 teams after today, Thomas. I think that will be a good plan. Let's go. Let's get started. And let's have a proper good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're from. Actually, it's afternoon here too, but it feels like it's morning. We're ready for a new day of the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 10. And we are in the lower bracket today. We're going to eliminate some teams. It's going to be a fun day. We're going to have Denny facing Na'Vi for the 3rd time in his career. It's like it's scripted. It's not, by the way. We have some great Dota coming your way. And yeah, I hope you're all ready for it. I know I am. I know I've got to have some guests on the couch to make sure that you're ready for it and you're fully prepped to take in all the action today. And my first guest is the one, the only, Sir Action Sounds. Hello, sir.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. How are you doing this Friday? Yes,
Good
Friday.
morning to you, milady. I'm doing great. How you doing?
How's your petition going?
For Pizza Hut breakfast, still falls on deaf ears. The studio continues to not provide me pizza at breakfast, despite having it in the contract. I have a question for DreamHack. What do you think is more expensive, a lawyer or 3 contract lawyers or a freaking pizza?
Okay, we obviously can't have Slacks alone on the couch. He needs to He needs a bit of help. He needs someone to help him out. Kyle and Bulldog are sure to talk some sense into him. Maybe. Probably not, but... Hello.
Oh boy. Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning. Doing good?
Doing great.
How are you this Friday then, Bulldog?
Very good, very good. Excited for some good dotes.
You're wearing a jacket. Weren't you not wearing just, you don't have a shirt with your face on it this time as well.
But this is more important. You know this team? In the major.
Hey!
Crazy how much better they're doing now without Bulldog.
Why don't we relax?
That was long ago, man. It's 2 years ago.
It's a little ironic coming from you,
painful
Kyle.
years.
Since Complexity's playing today.
In the loser bracket.
But they're playing.
At least they're still in, Kyle. Oh, no.
Look, folks, I did what's known. You know what? Let's just move on. To
Okay.
The topics at hand.
Hey, I got a question.
So what's your question?
Warm-upper. Since you guys came into James Bond music, what's the sneakiest you ever been? You guys ever snuck into a place you weren't allowed? You ever did anything spooks?
Definitely.
What did you do?
I can't talk about that here.
Okay.
You can't admit to crimes on camera.
You can't?
All right,
You
okay.
shouldn't.
I've
Double
got one.
jeopardy. They
Shit.
can't get you
All right,
twice.
The problem is he might be watching, okay? So sorry, Pop, if you are. But
Papa?
when I was a junior in high school, my dad, was living near for, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Yeah?
And one day I left a window in his house unlocked and then snuck in and threw a party on a Thursday night.
Because he wasn't home.
Yeah,
You snuck into his home while he wasn't home
yeah,
via a window.
yeah.
You opened the door.
Yep.
And you let other people in to have a party at his house.
Yeah, a lot of people actually. It was great. We had a
How did you clean it? Obviously he
I
knows.
took photos of everything, and then hid all the breakable stuff and then put it back afterwards to try and hide it. But I got found out because some real spiteful lady found my stepmom at the supermarket and was like, hey, you know your stepson threw a party in your house this weekend, and totally blew up my spot. And that was it, the end.
So he does know.
Well, yeah, he's known for a while. Now it's fun. It was 10 years ago. It wasn't so fun at the time.
Did you get grounded? What was the punishment?
That's too, it was...
What was the punishment,
He
Kyle?
punched him in the face. Don't make him say it.
I don't want to know the punishment. Okay, let's get started then. Our first topic of the day is, of course, as always, is yesterday. And apparently Slacks was super excited about yesterday. So I'm going to let Slacks talk about this first. Go for it.
Talk.
What?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Talk about
what
it.
happened yesterday?
I don't know, man.
That's your face.
I
Look,
know.
right there.
The time, I have a theory. Every time you go to sleep, you die. So that ain't me. That's me from another time. It's a true thing. Your head, your mind is a computer, and when you are in REM sleep, everything shuts off. Technically, you're dead.
Dude, also, there's all this stuff about...
Technically, you're actually not dead because your heart's still pumping, but continue,
You
please.
shouldn't mix electricity and water, right? You can hurt yourself, but your brain is full of electric signals and impulses. and it's
Someone's been
70%
reading
water.
Reddit. Bulldog, what did you think about yesterday?
What is a Dota show? What are we talking about here?
Bulldog,
Talk about yesterday's Dota.
We saw the final tribe being eliminated.
Yes.
Probably very disappointed in that. I think they should have done a lot better. And Runes, I don't think anyone was surprised about that.
Yeah.
They were not doing well.
They did
Want to
not.
know more about that, Kyle?
Well, I mean, not really. I looked at how they were playing, and I felt like we needed some sort of translator for one of those, those dead languages, like Sanskrit, and nobody knows, so you have to do tons of study. I feel like that's what it would take to really get into the mind of Team Runes.
Well, I had high hopes for them. I thought they were going to bring the NA pride. So hopefully they get better.
Hey, BSJ is still going to the major.
Yep, that's talent. All right, coming
all
for your
been
job,
there.
Kyle. time to move on. Yesterday, indeed, we eliminated 2 teams, and today we will eliminate 2 more. But first on the agenda is a little bit of a meta Dota 2 discussion, if you will. And you're wondering, why is there sushi next to
Why
me?
is there sushi?
You're doing so well.
Getting hungry.
Why is there sushi?
There's sushi because these are sushi rolls. We're talking about rolls in Dota 2 and the impact they have. Has nothing to do with sushi.
Sure it does.
No.
Every Dota roll is like a sushi roll. You got your Californians and your spiders and your origami.
And you got the spicy ones too.
Oh,
Like,
the zesty
All right,
roll.
then it used to be that the 4 position last year, 4 position was super important, you know, playmaker, the position to be highlighted in almost every panel, and now it's more about the mid matchup.
Yeah, so much has changed. There's not even safe lane. It's not even a thing anymore.
No.
Oh, safe lane is off lane now, and off lane is safe lane, and it's more about the mid now. As you said, we see sometimes like Navi Magical just destroys a lane. You win the game of that easy. So yeah, mid is really important.
Yeah.
I agree. I think you said it best.
Yeah, roles are different. Roles change with the patch, you know?
Yeah.
It's all just stuff
It's
we
sort
made
of like
up.
the same way if you have a different sushi chef, the rolls will change because they have a different technique and maybe a few special ingredients.
No, California roll should always be California roll. I don't care where I'm at.
That's not true at
I've been to Japan. It's all the same.
That's definitely not true.
All right, I think I want to move on, please. All right, speaking of different roles, there is actually a player that has switched roles. Not switched sushi roles, but switched Dota 2 roles. And that player is Eternal Envy.
I've never played position 4 in my entire life. Position 5 I played like 5-6 years ago, probably 5 years ago. I played it for like half a year. I've been playing carrier for like 4.5 years. In position 4 I played for less than 2 weeks, I think. It was quite obvious to me and Snay. You know, he asked the question, like, how do we get better faster? How do we get better right now? Because we don't have much time till this minor and major. And I said, well, the most obvious choice is just me and C-Freak switch. And he was like, that's exactly what I was thinking. When you're more experienced, you can just play every row. And in general, what ends up happening is eventually you end up switching to support because everyone who plays Dota in pubs, like the superstar pub players, they all just end up playing mid or carry. So in order to fit these guys into your team, the easiest way is not to make them play support, but for you to just switch, because why not? Definitely not every hero can be a support hero. You couldn't run a lot of heroes support. I'm trying to think of one right now, but maybe you can actually run every hero as support. I don't really think about what heroes are good at what role. I think about what a role is supposed to achieve, and then I think about the heroes that can achieve that. And when I think about it that way, then the whole entire hero pool opens up. I played Axe, and I lost my pub. That was like 111 or something, that pub, and I was like, this will work. My style of support, I think I just understand roaming really well. And then after that, I just understand like item timings and like how to be really aggressive. When I know my team is in an aggressive position, I'd probably just keep it up. And when it comes to like dying for a team and stuff, I'm also really happy doing that. If I see a scenario where my def like can bring a lot in the team fight, then I'm gonna do it. It's different, but the way I think about the game is still the same. So like in a sense, it's actually around the same. It's just I'm playing a different hero.
It's been 2 weeks since he started playing position 4, and I have the luxury of having people on the couch that, for one person has never switched positions and has always played the same heroes as well, and the other person has switched positions multiple times and with various results. So I want to hear from you guys what you think is, Bulldog, you first. Why would you never switch positions? How difficult would it be to learn a different one? Is it like a different Dota game, or talk to me?
you just want to master your role.
Yeah.
You keep switching around, you lose. I mean, here's an example right here. You saw this guy play mid, didn't work out that well.
That was the only year.
Then he got demoted to support. That didn't work out that well, and then he got demoted to getting kicked. So you just want to be good at something, and to get good at something, you got to practice it all the time.
It's true. As Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks one time, but the man who practiced one kick or one hero 10,000 times.
I don't know. I think doing the same position gets boring. Me and my wife got to switch it up all the time.
Okay. You know what? Maybe we should move
Real advice. Real advice, kids.
It's true.
Yes, sir.
Look, this is the thing in America. You don't teach anything in American health class.
Okay. Stop. So different roles. It has somewhat worked out for Complexity. We're going to find out, though, today, because they're going to play again in the lower bracket. We'll see if it has worked out for them. I know that the opinions differ about that, and we will hear more on that subject later on in the day. Moving on. Next up. Dota 2 regions. Also a little bit tied into Complexity. Envy has played in different regions, but we're also going to see a lot of different regions at play here today. We have some CIS, we have some Europe, we have some NA, we have some SA. It's going to be an exciting day, and different regions traditionally, have different Dota 2. Different Dota 2 styles, flares, if you will. And here to talk to you all about different regions and the different styles of Dota 2 is my panel.
That's true. There's a lot of different regional quirks.
Yes.
I would say, you know, I'm not going to go into detail about any, but different. It's just different.
What? I didn't say anything.
Bulldog, please talk some sense into these people because they are completely out of control.
What is the sense? Europe has always been the strongest.
Oh, my.
Always been the strongest. That includes CIS, because it's still Europe. NA has always been the people who give up very easily. They always got that one strong team, and then they don't have any good teams. I mean, that's the only thing that matters, isn't it?
Why do you think that is? What do you think holds America back as a region? Do you think it's like a lack of strong leadership? Or
You're just accepting
I think
this?
it's the lack of player base there, honestly. Yeah. If you don't have that many players, you are stuck with people like you.
Man, what's it called? There's like that period of time when you can no longer be charged with a crime. Statute of limitations.
Yeah.
How long after you win a TI can that stop giving you street?
Never.
Never.
Never?
There's only
Thank
9
God.
of them.
You're just cashing
Thank
that
God.
check.
Yeah, it was really easy back then as well, but people don't know that. It was real easy.
Would you say it's harder now to be a pro Dota player?
No.
No.
Yes, it is harder.
It is more difficult now.
Regions. I feel like regions are, they're very fun in Dota because Dota's the kind of game where you can actually have a certain kind of style. It's not like chess or, basketball. You know,
have a style in
You can have both of those styles, yeah?
Well, not like from different regions. You just dribble ball, throw ball. I mean, well, what the hell is the style
Ginobili
of that?
changed the game because he brought all this EuroLeague stuff to the NBA.
They got players from Chernobyl?
Manu Ginobili. He played in the EuroLeague.
I don't watch old sport. I watch new sports. And I think that the flavor of Dota is fantastic with the different kind of regions and styles. You can go all the way from how they play, what they pick, what you can expect, and communication as well. It's very interesting. Some would even say fascinating. I find my pubs in particularly, I love playing in Europe, because a lot of them are insane. I love the Russian players. They go in, they say, "There's a man, I'm going to kill him," and that's freaking great. If I go on a pub in this country and anyone speaks English, I'm probably going to lose because they're all cowards, from what I've learned so far. NA, they'll die for nothing. Russians, they'll go in, but the only guy I know that plays like a real warrior is OD Pixel from this region. Love it.
How many Dota games have you played here?
Like 2. No, a lot. In other seasons of Dream League, when we were here for like 3 months, all the time, man. they just don't want to die here. You gotta sacrifice.
Well, it's we're in Scandinavia, you know. This is a pacifist country. For the most part, they don't really like to get involved.
All right, let's not talk about politics or
There's
anything
no
else.
politics.
Well, it kind of is.
You're literally asking us about cultural
Regions.
differences in different regions. What do you
in
want us to talk
Dota
about?
2.
Well,
Not in political environment.
I don't think you want us to
you
start
know what
politics
I
in
think?
Dota.
Do you know what I think?
All right, go
No.
for it, Kyle.
I think the biggest benefit Sweden has as an esports country is that it's so cold all the time. It's socially acceptable to be a nerd because it's snowing. There's wild caribou riding through the streets.
Yeah.
You're stuck. You've beautiful internet, but you're snowed in. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
You light up a fire. You play some dotes. Drink your eggnog. Whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Isn't there some Swedish drink that you guys love?
Glug.
Glug?
Glug.
Glug!
There you go.
Some glug.
Isn't it Julmus?
Yeah, that as well.
There you go.
Bring glug to
They
the
have
Some
people.
glug.
They have winter Dota drinks.
Glug!
Well, you know what people did if I was playing video games?
Go for it.
They would laugh at me. They'd say, "What are you doing? You should be out there with your friends doing drugs and getting into hooligan stuff."
Hold up.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't.
They lied.
Do drugs.
I was peer pressured into believing things that were a lie. Whereas Sweden, it's all fun and games.
Where's our glug?
You get paid to go to high school and you go home and you play video games.
Where's our moose?
I didn't get paid. I had to pay for lunch. And my
I
lunch
feel
was
like
terrible.
we're diving into some child traumas here, and that is way above our pay grade. So it is time to move on. And our next topic of the day is actually not a topic at all. Our next topic is going to be getting Kyle and Bulldog off the couch so that they can relax a little bit before commentating their game.
Oh, can we
yeah.
spoil that?
Yeah, because it's very the format is the same every day, so it's kind of obvious.
Oh,
You know?
I haven't picked up on that. All right,
Bye, pro player.
you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, let's go.
Well,
Bye,
thank you.
pro player.
Get out.
You're gonna stay.
After you, sir.
I want to stay, I think.
Bye.
You're not allowed to stay, Bulldog. You gotta go.
Bye.
Okay, you can stay if you want.
I'll give you a little pinch if you don't do it.
Stay here. I want to be close to the slack
I'll
flow.
give you a little pinch. What the hell?
Don't die.
I'll give you a little pinch.